good, YouTube? It's your boy Flocko. I'm back with another video. This is kind of not like a reaction. It's more like a breakdown. Like, I don't want to say a break. It's not a full breakdown of the Tyson Roy Jones exhibition match. It's not really a breakdown of it because I really don't want to break that down card by card. Overall though, it's only two factors that happened two things that happened last night that I feel like people are talking about the most. And of course that's gonna be Nate Robinson and Jake Paul and Tyson and Jones. Now I don't want to say the card really wasn't interesting because it also had world champions on it, but it was like that's really wasn't what people like. True boxing fans came for that. The casual boxing fans came for the main event, and we could say the co-main event, but it's the undercard. But whatever the case may be, Nate and Jake Paul. I would say this: for Nate to be 36 years old, and I understand he called them out, and that's kind of where people are like, oh well, if you called him out and then he get knocked out, then woody woo. I feel like for Nate to even get in the ring when he knows that it's not his well pursued career to get in the ring, for him to do that is you already get points off. Like, you already get points just for doing something that you really ain't technically not trained, or you wasn't even like really born into doing it. Like, and I hate when people say, well, some people are just not born to be a boxer, some people not born to be. It doesn't matter. At least he like went out there and tried to give it his all. Like, it was a lot of hugs. Like, that's also what happened in the main event. That's why I kind of really don't. I'm not even gonna get full into the main event though. But for Nate though, it was basically he went in there. He was defenseless. He didn't know how to defend himself. But then he was just throwing, like he was just praying that something landed. But Jake Paul, it's a reason why Jake Paul quit YouTubing to really get into the bag of boxing. Now people saying he made $600. People know that that's a typo. Like, that is a true typo. He made over I want to say they made $600,000 off that, not $600. Like, come on now. But Nate put himself in that predicament where Jake Paul is a younger fighter. Jake Paul is 26, Nate is 36. So I'm sorry. Jake Paul is 23, Nate is 36. So it's the age advantage right there for Jake. Jake is a young, strong, like really trying to take boxing very seriously. He looked like he's technically sounded. I don't want to say he's the best boxer, or like for him to come into a sport and just, you know what I'm saying, show that he knows what he's doing. That's big on my books. But Nate, he went in there, he went guns blazing. He didn't know what to do. He got stunned like 2-3 times. One was a little back of the head. It was a little clip to the back of the head. I understand that. And then he got knocked out. And I feel like the knockout part, yes, the meme was gonna be there regardless. First, I hope Nate is okay. Like, it was scary. It was like health worrying scary to me, because it was like he dropped as a 36-year-old hard on the floor. But like, I read reports that he was joking about the memes in the group chat, so he's okay. But yeah, and like going into this, I knew Jake Paul was gonna win. I didn't know how, but I knew it was gonna be like a round. I thought Nate had a chance, like Jake Paul, not Conor McGregor, which I don't know why Jake Paul want that fight with Conor McGregor. Cause let's be real, Conor McGregor is not worried about boxing anybody Jake Paul though. Now I understand why he did it, cause publicity and more money involved. But you're not getting Conor McGregor when you're Jake Paul. Like, if you're Conor McGregor, you're getting Manny Pacquiao, you're getting Floyd too, probably. You're getting higher ranking boxers because you know more money is going to be involved. Jake Paul want Conor McGregor because he know money is going to be involved regardless. So that's good that he called him out. I think what's next for Jake Paul is Austin from the Ace family. I think they should have. I think that would be cool. It looks like Austin been training, so he been, I guess, training so called. So I hope that works out. I think that would. If Jake wants to promote, I think he could have Austin versus Paul. Like, I think they could do that. What's next for Nate? I don't know. Not boxing. I hope this is like his only boxing anything. I don't think he would box anymore after this. But I'm glad that he's okay. But let's talk about the main event now. The main event was uninteresting. But going into this, when you already know that they can't knock each other out, and it's like an exhibition 8-round thing, you kind of expected that it was gonna be a lackluster, like, and you could see during like when they collided, like you could see when they was in the pocket, you could tell Tyson was like you could see, Tyson looked impressive for somebody who haven't boxed in 15-16 years. Tyson looked very impressive tonight. Boris Jones, he knew that he was getting gassed early. He was gassed like the first round. So he was like, let me clinch, let me like try and catch my breath. Let's make him frustrated. And I think he did good on that. But for the draw, dude, like really a draw? Come on now. Tyson won majority of the rounds. I think he won all rounds. Somebody had it very like hair. Somebody had it straight Tyson and somebody had it straight Jones. And I don't get where did we see that at, but what's next for them? Maybe a rematch, maybe an actual boxing match, like a actual boxing match where people is really like hitting each other. I think Tyson could go 8 rounds. I think at 54 years old, I don't think he should be fighting pros, like people that's in their prime right now. I know Tyson looks like he looked impressive, but mind you, he is 56. He's 54 years old in the ring. Like, don't put him with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Like, don't do that. Like, let's take baby steps. But yeah, lackluster main event, but we knew that going into. Co-main event was kind of surprising, but at the same time it wasn't, because Jake Paul he knows the game. Like, he knows the game. I think Jake Paul could be, he never thought about YouTubing. I think Jake Paul understands how to promote himself as a true fighter or as a true YouTuber in general. Like, I think he knows how to promote himself like that, because all you gotta do now in 2020, just talk your talk and walk the walk. And I think Jake Paul could do that perfectly, definitely with the fan base that he have and the fan base that he could track into boxing. So yeah, Jake Paul did his thing. Nate, I hope he's okay. And for the most part, that's my honest breakdown of Tyson Jones. And yeah, if you rock with the video, get the video a like, subscribe to the channel, you already know, and join the wave. It's your boy Flacco. Until next time, peace.